In just a moment. But first, let's talk to Sir Brian May, who is a supporter of Lucy's Law, a big supporter of a change in the law. He was at Downing Street this morning. Brian May, lovely that you could talk to us. Thank you so much. Why is this issue so important to you? What are you wanting to see here from the government?
It's all about getting rid of the suffering of animals, of course, and of course we come from the wild animals branch of things, but we were supporting this very, very strongly because there is immense suffering has been happening to these dogs and cats. And this law is a delight, in my opinion. It's a very welcome thing because Michael Gove, at a stroke, has made everyone feel that we are progressing and we're moving towards a more humane society. It will make a difference to tens of thousands of animals. And of course it will take a while for the law to bed in. It has to go through a process. But in the end, I believe that this will take us a long way forward.
And dogs and cats and puppies and kittens are suffering because dog breeders, are the unscrupulous ones, are not doing it because they love the animal. Is it, in your experience and your opinion, just purely a money-making exercise?
Yes, they've become a commodity, as so often happens. We have this idea that we're the only important species on the planet and all the other animals can be used for money or pleasure or whatever. That's not the case. We all have a right, all animals, all creatures on this planet have a right to a decent life and to bring up a family, I would say. So I don't actually like the idea of breeding dogs at all. I think, if you want a dog or a cat, go to a rescue place first. Try and rescue a dog or a cat. But if you're going to buy an animal, you have to be sure that you see the mother and you are sure that the circumstances were humane and decent.
Yes, well, I have to say, the dog breeder, the young lady sitting next to us in the studio, is nodding to all of that. Is this for you, is this entirely positive? Is there perhaps even more that can be done in terms of animal protection?
There's always more that can be done in terms of animal protection. And of course, we're very much hoping for news from Michael Gove on the badgers at some point, because the badger cull is not actually helping farmers. But, everything is a long journey, and this is part of the journey, I believe. I absolutely applaud Michael Gove, because I don't think we've had a Secretary of State for the Environment who would have pushed this through at this rate in living history. So I think it's a wonderful step, very positive step.
So, Brian May, really good of you to give us your time tonight. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. And let's turn
to... Not a sir yet, but I'm working on it.
We've upgraded you. Well, I'm sure you deserve it. You do deserve it. I know that. I've met you before and discussed these matters with you before. Thank you very much indeed. Brian May, thank you very much indeed.